Good morning, everybody. Grand Rising. We're running these tracks today. Oh my God. Look how far we gotta go. Right? As far as the eye can see, I have to go beyond that. Right? Coming back from way here. Grand Rising, my friends. Good morning. You out here in this early sun, catching that early sunrise. Again, listen. Hear those birds? God's choir. That's right. Out here doing this work, man, putting this work in. Why? Because we're supposed to. We're supposed to protect ourselves. Hey, listen. Exercise, I'm out of breath. Now, I may run a little bit, but I definitely am not a runner. For me, as a trainer, it's too much exertion and stress on my ankles and knees. I'm too old for that, man. But I walk vigorously with purpose and verve. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Slowing down a little bit so I can be understood with you. If you're listening to me, welcome to the new day. I'm glad to be sharing this beautiful sun with you and the rays that it gives us, the warmth, the growth, the life. I understand now when ancient man used to worship the sun along with the God, because without her, there ain't no life. And they believe that at night she died and she was resurrected the next morning. And they believe they kept the Nile and the people of the Nile alive and thriving. But anyway, I just want to hit you up today, talk to you about a few things while I'm on my road back home, my journey back home. Two things. Just had some thoughts. I've noticed something different. I want you to tell me if you've noticed it the same. The speed on my iPad mini, which is everything to me, my phone. That's right, I use Line 2, man. $10 a month. And I call and be on the internet as much as y'all. People don't know about that. It's an app. Line 2, I tell a lot of my friends they changed over, right? I just couldn't pay paying those phone bills I used to pay, $150 a month. New phone every day. Too old for that. I guess that's for young people, man. Y'all keep running with that. For me, $10 a month. Hey, Line 2. All right. That the speed has slowed down when I'm uploading my videos. I'm saying, why is it happening right now, right? Let me tell you something, and it's just a thought of mine. While we all in the house trying to get online and getting online, and the speed goes low, we're gonna be begging for faster speed. We're gonna be begging for that 5G. And they're gonna go, oh, you want that 5G? We got the supply for your demand. Hello. There you go. All right. So to me, all of a sudden it's so slow while we at home, right? Here comes that, which some scientists say are very dangerous to us. So be cautious and be aware. Would I beg for it? Hell no. I'll wait their ass out. Although it takes a collective to make it work, I know that. Because there's going to be something that says, I don't care, I want it. That's to be expected, but I'll never ask for it. I'll never be the cause of my own demise. Right? All right. So, as I told you before, this isn't about me, y'all. This is about you. And I love walking on these tracks. Keeps my reflexes going, man. When I first started, you follow my ass all over the place. That makes me a little bit more nimble. It's not about me, it's about y'all. And especially my black people. Because they're saying the number's like 70% of black people against 30% of white people are more likely to get to COVID-19 and die from it. The hell? Wow. Now, how does that happen? How does a virus know? All right. Now, I know there's a lot of other people dying from it. Don't get me wrong. Right? I don't want people, because you know how people are, man. They attack the hell out you. And white people dying and Japanese people dying. I get that. I get that. But in America, these are the numbers that they're projecting, that they're saying, not mine. The only thing for me is that if it's affecting black people like that, my family's black. A large proportion of my family is black. And friends, you know, although I have a lot of other friends of other racial denominations, and I'm black. So what is it? Oh, a little stumble there. I caught it though. But then my conversation should be, how do I protect myself and how do I protect others? Because if I'm not talking about that, then I ain't talking about shit, right? Because this is life and death right now. We got friends, we got family that are dying of this thing. And we should be having discussions on, since you can't be a part of the prevention, more often than not the prevention or the vaccine, let's put it that way, you can be a part of the prevention. Is them scientists ain't gonna have my dumb ass up in there talking about, well, what's the molecule look like? Is that X DNA or the X RNA? See, they be like, brother, Negro, please get out the lab, and I'll have to understand that. But what I can talk about is prevention in terms of our immune system and our health. And so I believe culturally, and they say it's how we live, lack of insurance or health care, this and that. Okay, well, they're always talking about the after effects. I get that. I want to talk about what we can do in our now, right now. And that is to be able to take care of ourselves and our children right now in the foods we eat and the exercise that we're doing to help us build our immune system. Okay? I don't want to have an excuse when many come back and say, well, Chris, people can't buy, good food is too expensive. Or they'll say they're in neighborhoods that don't have grocery stores. And let me tell you something. Black people got money. Don't get that shit twisted. I see these children got on $200 pair of tennis shoes. You know, fly ass shoes. I wish I could buy it. Not really. But you know what I mean? $150 for a pair of sneakers. Look, I understand. I did it too. Crazy. Had a closet full, although a lot were given to me for endorsements, but still bottom line. So, African Americans contribute $1 trillion annually to the economy. So please don't tell me we ain't got no money. Now, of course, there are some that don't. And maybe perhaps those that are contributing to that $1 trillion can share a little bit, help out a little bit. I don't know. Maybe the people with the big money come together. Excuse me, y'all. When you're exercising, man, you're releasing sweat, snot be coming all out, so releasing toxins, so it's good for you. So forgive me. for snorkeling. And maybe build good markets in the poor neighborhoods, all right? Because they paying money at the poor places to get food, so you can make a profit. You just have to be forward thinking about that. So when I talk about prevention, I'm talking about eating good, exercising. And also another thing that's very important, as I always talk about, is lowering your stress levels, right? Because that's just as deadly as the diabetes or high blood pressure itself. Now, I've helped people get off their medication with diabetes, the medication, metformin, and I've gotten people to get off their high blood pressure pills simply by having them lose a lot of weight. Y'all seen my journey and the people who I've helped. And so this is not assumption. This is not, he just talking, you know, I be about it. And the people that come to work with me, I be about it. But when I talk about the stress scenario, you have to feed your mind just like you feed your body. And that is, feed your mind with good seeds, good music, stressless music, frequencies that I talk to about, 528-432-714-417. You look those up and see they're part of the Solfeggio ancient frequencies. 528 is a frequency that heals DNA. They knew this back in Egypt. Frequency is very important. They don't teach you that in schools. But yet, the Great Pyramids has 432 embedded in its design. Squared, which is the speed of light. And 528, that the priests back then understood and knew how it healed the body. These things that we don't think much of is very important to us. And the reason being is because we're focused on the external things that people try to convince us is the real thing. All right. And so I want you to be conscious about what you're listening to and what you're eating, how you're exercising, right? I get up with the birds, I get up with the sun. And I think that's the best time, you know. Health is everything, people, right? Your health is everything. And I care about you, you know, and I care about myself. Yes, I do this because to help you, but in helping you, I help myself, which is called reciprocity, which I talk about a lot, right? If I get up in the morning and say, well, I intend to help my brother and I intend to help my friends, I'm out here walking too. I'm up in the morning doing my push-ups, my crunches or whatever too. So this reciprocity thing works, right? And it works for the good of all of us. So that's my kind of thought today. I'm cutting across by these woods. That sun burning down. You know, brother can't take too much of that sun. Too hard, right? Too hard. But anyway, it's your boy. Again, dropping a little word on you. Because it got to be about something. If I'm just talking shit, if I'm not talking about anything, then I don't need to be talking to you. You know, because I'm not helping you. If I'm not helping you, then what am I doing? Am I hurting you? Right? And that I cannot do. So, please understand, these are what these videos are all about. Now, I want you to, while you're at home, I want you to think about what I'm telling you today. As you're getting up and you're deciding on what you want to eat, Think about that. Does that eating have a lot of calories in it? And if it does, will you be burning those calories off? Right? If so, it's okay. The key to losing weight is this. If you burn more calories than you take in, you're gonna lose weight. Period. And when you start to lose weight, you start to become healthier. All right? If you consume more calories and you're just laying around, you're gonna gain weight. And you're gonna start to become unhealthy or obese. And that's I don't want you to do. Okay? Think about going out today in your neighborhood, right? Social distancing. And maybe you want to start tomorrow, early in the morning when no one's out. Walk 30 minutes, turn around, and walk back. That's all you gotta do. Walk 30 minutes, turn around, come back. Me, I'm listening to some Earth, Wind, and Fire, and the time goes by so fast. So fast. Reasons that we're here. The reasons that we fear, I feel it wrong. People up there look at that Negro. The hell is wrong with him? I'm happy this morning, man. I feel good. My endorphins are flowing. Serotonin happening. All the hormones are pumping stuff out. And it makes me feel good, man. My legs feel good. They pumped. And I want you to feel good, too. I'm going to go home. I'm going to knock out some grapefruits and some oranges. And probably won't eat anything solid till about 2 or 3 today. Finish writing my book about living with diabetes. And along with my partner, Valerie Gales Turner, RN, diabetes expert, counselor, wonderful partnership. Book will be finished next week, the week after, and that's going up on Amazon too, to be able to help our brethren how to deal with this deadly disease, what to do, how to do it. And again, remember I talked about forming partnerships. So I'll be telling y'all this stuff. I don't think you're listening, because it's going to be a new world. You got to form partnerships. You got to find a collective group to come together to build something good that helps others, and you will find your success. All right, it's your boy Chris. I got about a good 45 more minutes to go. I'm gonna let you go. I love hanging out with you right now, but I got to get that groove back on. Hey, I love y'all, and always remember, always, you're gonna be all right. I love y'all. Bye-bye.